Hello, Shihan Ali Alberigo here from Long Island Ninjutsu Centers, and I just wanted to do another video blog. I haven't done one in a little bit of time, so I wanted to do one for all my subscription members out there. So today I wanted to talk about, the spiritual quest to basically become a better person. Now, we may say every day, we do what is right. We do what we can to do the right thing. We go to work, we're good people, and we do all of those things that would be considered, basically the morals of society, what good people do. But what I'm talking about is growing internally. And, one time I was training at a seminar with Take Shihan, Steven Seagal. I raised my hand, I asked a question. I said, when do people start spiritual training? And he said, from the minute they walk through the school, the dojo doors. Now, some martial arts schools probably don't think of themselves as spiritual teachers. They don't think of themselves as teaching the spiritual side of the martial arts. But in my opinion, basically, from the minute you do your first bow, that's your first lesson in spirituality. Basically, what it's teaching us is to be humble, to understand the respect for the school, and it gives us our first lesson in martial arts spirituality. So for me today, I'm going to give you a few little things that you could do to make your lives better, both, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And the first thing is this: always reflect on you. Try to always see what others are looking at. Basically, what I mean by that is, don't be blindsided by, your ego. Don't think that, you're the one that does everything right. Really just look at what you're doing and try just a little bit at a time to tweak who you are as a human. Try to grow. Try to expand your horizons and push your comfort zone. If you find yourself being too reclusive and not reaching out to friends as much, try to do that. If you find that you don't stay in touch with your relatives or you don't comment or compliment people enough, try to do that a little at a time each and every day. Most importantly, though, you have to live with happiness in your heart. Now, we know that there's always something negative going on, and you've heard me talk about this in the previous blogs. The negativity machine, the media machine that's out there that's trying to make us negative every day. So what I suggest is for you to constantly try to look at the good in everything that you see. Imagine if the world did that on a regular basis. Yes, we have bad things going on. Yes, we have negative things going on in our lives. But you know what? There are also millions of things that are going on that are positive around us. So if we tend to look at the good things, if we focus on the good, our lives will become much happier. So this is my second thing for you, is to live every day and try to smile as much as possible. I mean, seriously, try to create that smile on your face. Do force yourself to think of the good things. If for every little thing that is negative, think of a positive. And I'm going to give you one trick that I developed a long time ago. And basically what I did was I bought a nice mug. Any mug, coffee mug, whatever. And I bought black marbles and white marbles. And what I did was I had a bowl filled with all the marbles. And as I went throughout my day, if I had a negative thought, I took a black marble and I put it in the mug. If I had a positive thought, I put a white marble in the mug. At the end of the day, I would tally it up and see how many black marbles, how many white marbles, right? At the end of the day, I would notice whether I was being more negative or positive. And what I needed to do, just like when I lift weights or just like when I practiced the martial arts, was train myself to think positively. Actually, physically train myself to think positively. So every time I had a negative thought, I made sure I remember that. Every time I had a positive thought, and then I would try to continually, or I keep saying try, but I don't mean try, I would continually create these positive emotions. And if I had a negative thought and I recorrected myself, I would give myself the leeway to say, okay, white marble. So if I was on the phone with somebody and it was a bill collector and I said, what a jerk. I said, no, they're not such a bad person after all. They're just doing their job. I would allow myself the white marble because I was kind of tweaking my mindset every single day, a little at a time. Well, lo and behold, hopefully, at the end of this practice, at the end of the month or end of a few months, you'll have mostly white marbles. And just imagine what that could do for your life. As if every day you're happy. Some people might say, you're an optimist. All you do is see things from the good side. Well, you know what? Why not? I mean, if you were mentally ill and in your illness, all you did was see things good and happy, and imagine what kind of blissful life you could have. So if you could change the mind, tweak it every once in a while, every little bit at a time to become more positive, your life will immediately take a turnaround. So that's my assignment for today. We're going to call it white marble and black marbles, and I hope that you'll actually try this. Go out and buy it. If not, if you don't want to go out and buy marbles in a mug, just do a checklist on a piece of paper. But actually focus on this, because just like when we lift weights, we have to focus on what we're doing. Just like when we practice martial arts, we have to practice with intention. So I suggest you go out and do this. Start this right away. Good luck, and I wish you a happier life. Arigato gozaimasu.